Hello everyone and welcome to yet another instalment of What's New at Cosmic Toys. This week I've got a few things to show you. There's some really nice Masterpiece Transformer trade-ins, there's some pickups from the Doncaster Toy Fair, and of course I've had yet another delivery from Japan. And we are going to start with that delivery from Japan. So join me after the intro. Have a look through this eclectic mix. And this is a pretty cool mix of stuff. We've got a little bit of Batman. We've got a little bit of Spider-Man, the 90s stuff. We've got some Mars Attacks. We've got some anime. We've got some kaiju. Yeah. Let's take a little look. Shall we? Okay, so Batman. We've got this Batman and Robin 5 diecast vehicle box set. Of course, it comes with the Batmobile. It comes with the Bat Hammer. It comes with the Redbird, Robin's motorcycle. The Freeze-mobile. And Mr. Freeze's Hulk-mobile. The box is sealed and in pretty nice condition. Bit bigger than Hot Wheels are those, probably about twice their size. Spider-Man, we've got this 10-inch deluxe action figure. It's got the little suckers on his hands so you can stick into the glass or a smooth, shiny surface. That's by Toy Biz. There is one other Spider-Man item this week, and that's this, which I thought was pretty cool. Spider-Man watch, and it is Japanese, as denoted by the Japanese writing on the packet there. Contains a mini Spider-Man figure, so it's a little bit like, and I wouldn't be surprised if the original version of this didn't come from Bluebird. It's a little bit like those Mighty Max pieces. See if I can focus in a bit better. There we go, focus nicely. So distributed by Cybervision, but I'm guessing that's either in Japan or the US. I think this was probably originally a Bluebird Toys piece. I could be wrong. It's the fact that it comes with a little minifigure. Yeah, it's right up their street, is that. They did Polly Pocket versions of these and they did Mighty Max versions, so seeing as they also did Spider-Man playsets, it just makes sense that this is one of theirs. Okay, anime I said, and we've got Sakamoto Taro, or Taro Sakamoto, from Sakamoto Days, one of their more recent animes to grace our screens. And standing right beside it, we do have a Kaiju number 8 from, well, Kaiju number 8. That's a Bandai PVC figure, is that? A vinyl figure. Mars Attacks. We've got the Martian Ambassador. That's a Trendmasters figure. It does have a Try Me button on the front, but as you would expect, the batteries are long since dead. Another Mars Attacks figure over here. We've got one of the reaction figures. This is the Martian destroying a dog, you know, because Martians are evil and they do these nasty things. I do love that it shows us the original Topps card art there. Really, really nice. Love all that stuff. We've got another Kaiju here. the granddaddy of them all, Godzilla. And this is one of my favourite versions with that pure white eye. Totally evil is this version. And yeah, some versions of Godzilla are good, some versions are bad. Some versions he's just a force of nature. This one, he's pure evil. And I have described why in previous videos. It's from Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack, or as he's frequently abbreviated to, GMK. Marvel, we've got a lovely little Iron Man figure here. He's die-cast. It's another Bandai piece through Tamahashi Nations. And yeah, he's quite solid. He's very, very solid. Is our little boy here. He's very nice. Very nice. I do like him. I like him a lot. He does detach off this stand. I've just put him on there for so well, you know, so that he'll stand up. And that's it. I need to have a look and see if there's any others in the set. Although I don't know if say Captain Marvel or Captain America or Thor or any of those characters would work as a die-cast figure like Iron Man does. Oh well. And last of this delivery is a couple of Star Wars figures. We've got Fans Choice number 4 here, the Macquarie Concept Stormtrooper, and this has always been a favourite of mine. I've always really liked this figure. I love the artwork there that it is based on. I think it's really nice. You may wonder what all those bits that are rattling around inside the box there. Can you see it all? That is what's left of the elastic band held that blaster in the hand. It deteriorates over time and will just fall apart, and then the bits have to go somewhere, don't they? And there they are. And last but not least, we've got Dutch Van Der, Gold Leader. Now, I reckon I've got a customer who's going to be buying this off me anyway, and I know it's got a bit of a yellowing to the blister there, but he opens up his figures anyway, so he's not bothered. But yeah, he's quite a good one, his old Dutch there. Doesn't pop up for sale very often. But yeah, there we go. We've got a nice little lot of, well, all sorts, really. All sorts. I love all sorts. Especially licorice all sorts. And so there's been a handful of Doctor Who figures, both classic and new Who. We've got a destroyed Cassandra, rusty frame there. That was a Woolworths exclusive, was that one? We've got the Night of the Doctor, the 8th Doctor there. The Master, the 5th Doctor, complete with his celery, because he needs his celery, doesn't he? It's one of his 5 a day. Astrid Peth, or Kylie Minogue, as you and I know her. We've got a Roman Autumn there from the Pandorica episode. We've got the Dark Eyes 8th Doctor, B&M exclusive. We've got the Blue Clockwork Man. We've got the 12th Doctor with the purple shirt there and the relatively short hair as well. Jabe from Series 1, the original Series 1. And we've got an Auton. He has lost his fingers though, sadly. Brannigan, one of the cat people there. We've got Captain Jack Harkness. We've got the 10th Doctor, long coat version. And best of this bunch by far is Banner Cafalata. I have to make sure you get that right. Banner Cafalata. He's got his shirt piece as well. That's removable, so you can see the robot part underneath him. And then there was a handful of Daleks. We've got the one with the Assault Claw there from Parting of the Ways, the finale of the first series. And then we've got 3 of the classic blue and silver Daleks there from the black and white episodes. They could be from anything from the Chase all the way up to Evil of the Daleks. Yeah, it's a nice little bunch, I suppose. Some cheapies, some not quite so cheapies, but a nice little mixed bunch. And now for the Doncaster Toy Fair pickups. I grabbed these Tomy water games. They were something that I had as a kid myself, and I absolutely loved them to bits. They're not perfect, they do have damage to the stoppers. I mean, I suppose they actually have the stoppers. But they were boxed, and You don't see these very often at all. You certainly don't see them boxed. So yeah, I was having these. There's the pelican one where you to try and get 2 balls into the pelican's pouch, and the monkey one where you to try and get them to swing. But the star pickups, I think, were these 2 Lucille bats. The My McFarlane toys from The Walking Dead, and they are Negan's Pride and Joy. There's the normal one, nice and clean, and then there's the Take It Like a Champ edition, which is covered in the blood and brain matter of Glenn. Oh, poor Glenn. And Saturday rolls round and a customer comes in and offers me the trade of this nice little X-Wing model. Now, he thought it was the Legacy Collection, but I thought, I'm not too sure about that. And I had a quick check, it's actually the Saga Collection. So this is about 2006, and it's the Dagobah crashed version, where it comes with the moss and algae on it. Now, there are 2 smaller pieces missing, and there's also the Luke figure missing, and the little Dagobah swamp monster that it comes with as well. But let's face it, no one's buying this because they want those. They're buying this because they want a decent model of an X-Wing, and this is a very decent model of an X-Wing. It's the larger, more accurate one. Very similar mould to what they're still using now for the vintage collection. It's got that longer nose, the longer cannons, the broader wings. Yeah, it's a nice one, is this. We do like a nice X-Wing here at Cosmic Toys. And this is one. Transformers! More than meets the eye! And so it's mostly masterpieces with a couple of exceptions. We've got a knockoff masterpiece G1 Wheeljack. These are supposed to be quite good, but I've never had one out of the box to compare it to. Well, I had a Prowl once, and that was just like the original. Excellent stuff. Studio Series. Which one's this? Dark of the Moon. There's Hatchet here. These ones are from Upgrade Robert. He's a bit of a nupty, bless him. Pre-ordered this when he didn't even want it, but he made a mistake and pre-ordered 3 of them. At least that's the story he's telling me. What do you reckon? Do you reckon he's been round Smith's Toys shopping, you know, with a great big massive bag and nicking them? Nah, he's a good lad, he's Robert. I don't know how he's ended up with 3, but he's a good lad. We've got a masterpiece Starscream from the first Michael Bay movie, 2007. Also Ratchet from the same movie. He does come boxed. It's behind Megatron. Again, from Robert. In fact, all but one of these, I think, are from Robert. We've got Megatron there, like I say, from the first Michael Bay movie. Box for Ratchet. Box for Megatron. Box for Starscream. And then right in the centre of them all is the Studio Series Devastator, the Combiner. Made up of 7 bots. I believe there's 7 there anyway. Complete. It was Spectrum Flipper that brought this one in for me. Did come with 6 of the... Is it 6? 7? 8? Oh, there's 8 of them altogether, isn't there? And it comes with 6 of the 8 boxes. Cool stuff. Very kindly gave these to me as well. Did Joe, Spectrum Flipper. We've got a second Doctor and a Sontaran from the 2 Doctors. Not quite sure, neither of us, what backpack the second Doctor is wearing there. So, question is for you guys. What is that backpack really intended for? Does anybody recognise it? No? Let me know in the comments, won't you? So I reckon that somebody wanted the Perry figure from the 3-pack because they've got rid of these 2 and kept the Perry. I think it was Perry, wasn't it? Fairly sure it was Perry. Okay, cool. That's the Transformers lot. And it is a lot. Counterful. And last thing to show you this week strangely enough, was the first thing that came in this week. It's the Pip-Boy, the collector's edition of Fallout 4. Comes in this lovely cargo case. And you may have seen this before, because I have had one in before. I suppose it depends just how regular a viewer you are. But it comes in that lovely sturdy case. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Can I? Can I? Don't know if I can. We have lost a clip on this side, sadly, so it's a bit fiddly. There we go. And inside, it does indeed have a boy. So get it out so we can have a little look at it. There we go. It's a cool little thing, especially if you're into Fallout. It's a cheap, nasty piece of plastic if you're not into Fallout. Idea with this, you stick your wrist in there, it opens up, you can put your hand through, stick your wrist in there, and this also opens up somehow. Let's see if I can remember how it's done. Can I? Can't I? There we go. And that's how you open it up to... Oh, well, either way, I'm not fiddling with it. I'll end up breaking the bloody thing. You can put your phone inside there. And there was an app at the time that you could download. It's probably not active anymore now. And with your phone inside there, it worked as an actual Pip-Boy from the game. How cool is that? Now, they knew that there were different sizes of phones, different shapes of phones. So it came with 3 or else 4 foam inserts so that you could have various different phones. But guess what? It's not going to fit any modern phones that are on the market now. So I suppose it's one of those obsolete collectibles. Either way, still displays quite nicely. And let's face it, that's all anyone was ever going to do with it, isn't it? And there's certain working features on it. There is a button somewhere that you could press and it lights up. I'm not sure where it is. I'm sure it does though. There we are. Fallout 4 Pip-Boy. Well, that's your lot of the fun and frolics at Cosmic Toys this week. I don't think there's been anything particularly amazing, but it's been okay. I think I'd have to say the Transformers were the best lot of stuff. There's some really nice masterpieces amongst all that lot. And that Studio Series Devastator from Joe at Spectrum Flipper. Very, very nice. But of course, as always, please be sure to let me know what your favourite item of the week is down in the comments below. And with that said, I'm going to get off now and put my feet up. I'm not putting my feet up, I'm editing this video. Alright guys, take care, bye bye, and I will catch you again in the next one. Bye bye.
Wow, I can tell you now, the Cosmic Supreme wishes that he could move like that. You can buy your own Cosmic Toyman action figure that looks just like me at cosmictoys.co.uk now, or just nip into the shop and buy it. But no, It's not going to be able to dance like that.